Hey Virgo, I'm Walker. How you doing today? I think this is a Virgo with air in their chart. I'm gonna guess air in their chart. Had the Ace of Swords come up in every pile. What are these piles? Advice from your inner masculine, divine feminine, inner child. They all presented the Ace of Swords here. So there's going to be either a chance to finally be honest about something, or you're going to find out the truth about something. And I think it's a bit of both. I think you're going to find out the truth about something, and in turn, you're going to be able to see something very clearly and then be able to really be honest about something which propels you forward on your path towards your dreams or just towards joy and happiness. So, best case scenario here is all your dreams come true, happiness on your path, limitless possibilities, and an enlightenment. Coming to into your true self, um, which creates a kind of stability and permanence in your life that you've been craving your whole life. So, it's like every part of you wants you to be happy. Every part of you is just screaming at you that you need to just focus on being happy. That's what you need to focus on, is being happy and being honest about what makes you happy. Over here, this was just like the general advice pal. I wasn't using this deck for everyone, but um, by the way, this Klimt Golded Gilded Tarot deck kind of only wants to come out when we're talking about beauty, aesthetic, the physical world as art, the universe as a symphony. So, at the base of all of that is the honesty card here, the mandala there. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So, this isn't going to be for everybody. Take it as it resonates. You need to be honest about needing that kind of life and about wanting that kind of life. Maybe there was a part of you that almost like you strayed away from who you truly are as like a Virgo Libra, or um, an intellectual almost foraying into maybe spirituality a little bit, or a different kind of lifestyle. Or maybe it's just that you didn't have enough money for a very long time. Maybe you were raised in poverty and it's been kind of a vicious cycle of a mindset for you saying, I belong here. It's almost like someone who was raised in the projects kind of staying there because they want to be loyal or true to that and honor it. And it would be saying that it's a disservice to them and their truest, highest potential and creative potential to stay there. So, in that metaphorical situation, the being honest with yourself here, this is coming to a realization that you won't be able to be your truest, highest self in that situation. You won't be able to make the money you need that way. You will be drained of energy and have nothing to show for it. So there needs to be, it's like you kind of know that already, but there's that fear of your highest potential, your truest potential as well here. But or it could be for some of you Virgos, it's almost like there was a negative person that drained you. For some of you, that is an ex partner that kept you in a place that made you incorrectly think that you belonged there, that was for you. And so it could be for some of you that the truth is that you're better than them, that you're a little bit above, I almost want to say intellectually and morally. You're on a different level than whoever that was. That's why it was draining you to even interact with them. Okay, so take that as it resonates. And the advice from your divine feminine here is that this feeling like you don't have enough and always feeling broke was for you to get that perspective so you could come to the conclusion in which you're honest with yourself in saying, I don't want that kind of life. I want to feel beautiful. I want to feel wealthy. I want to feel powerful. I want to live in a situation where I don't feel lack as far as natural resources, um, not just a roof over your head, but, owning land, stuff like that. Being, I don't want to say like you be honest with, oh, no, how am I going to say this? It's almost like you're associating having wealth and being very comfortable with cruelty, and it doesn't need to be that way. If you are gaining your wealth with shining a light for the world, which is whoever this is for, that's kind of what I'm seeing for you. It's like you may not be the most spiritual person in the world, but you are going to help people, and that is you on your spiritual path. But your spiritual path is very earth-like. Your spiritual path is mastering wealth. It's mastering resources. It's being a master of the resources that you're given. Your inner magician, your magic is going to come from those things. What is it? The kind of aesthetic spiritual path where you're only eating a bowl of rice a day and living in the mountains just isn't going to do it for you. And you really need to be honest about that. There's no shame in that. You are following a Taoist path when you do what you feel like doing and not try to be something else. So maybe this honesty is about you stopping trying to be something else and just being who you are. And if that's someone that likes being rich and likes having the best whatever, then that's what it is. That is you being on your Taoist spiritual path on this earth in a grounded, earthly, physical 3D manner, and that's okay. Whoa, sorry, I'm getting real preachy there. Sorry, that that was a little uncalled for. But the whole point, sorry, the whole point is this. Oh, I'm in the mom pile. That's why it's my inner mom is coming out and telling you what's what. You need to be honest with yourself so that you can be in your true creative power. That's where your happiness and, dare I say it, enlightenment is going to come from. So not in the mountains eating a bowl of rice and whipping yourself every day. See what I mean? So your divine mother wants you to take better care of yourself by being honest with who you really are without guilt or shame. Okay? Period. Your divine masculine is essentially saying the same thing. Wanting to propel you forward in your career, getting you away from any emotional attachments that are causing confusion, any religious associations that are just dead and old and in the past and not for you, or where you were, because of who you are, standing up for a group of people, and your divine masculine's like, no, I'm going to need you to stand up for yourself now. Thank you so much. So your divine masculine, God, I'm yelling at you. I'm sorry. This is a stern talking to from yourself to yourself. Your divine masculine saying, hey, just take care of yourself for the next couple weeks and just see how that goes. See how some of that emotional confusion clears right up. As in the other Virgo reading, he wants you to limit who you're around, maybe even literally be a by yourself, because that truth is only going to come from inside, a hermetic point of view. The kingdom of heaven is within, and in the Thoth deck, this card can really be about using that sword as a machete to keep people away from you. So your divine masculine wants you to protect yourself, be cold, be austere if you need to. Make sure that you are not wasting any of your precious time or energy on those around you who are not going to propel you forward in that way. So if someone's trying to come to you and talk to you about something that has nothing to do with you, you're going to honestly say, I'm sorry, I'm working on something else right now. Okay, that's your downfall, is being a people pleaser. Some of you. For some of you, that honesty is that you don't care about all of this. Like, you have to be cordial, or if this is a work situation or even an old love relationship where you have to be cordial. It's like, the truth is, you don't want to be. You don't want to have any interactions at all. You don't have to deal with it. So for some of you, you're going to be in your truest creative potential the second that you really, for the first time in your life, create boundaries and enforce them. Okay? Being honest. And your inner child is essentially saying the same thing. Your inner child essentially thinks that you're being a little bit too critical of yourself, and you need to be a little bit more critical of what? Of someone in your life? What's this? I forgot. Oh. Oh yeah, it's okay. So basically, this isn't for everybody. If you're in a relationship that you don't really feel like it's going anywhere, you need to be honest about it. If you're in a marriage that you feel like is that your golden days are over, you need to be honest about it. If you're with someone and maybe not for the right reasons, you need to be honest about it. If you're with someone who might be with you for the wrong reasons and you're starting to feel like that might be it, you need to have the conversation about it. So your inner child is asking you to reconnect with it in a more fun way. Instead of trying to have your fun through other people, it's saying you can have your own fun. You it's the kind of like, if you can only be bored if you're boring, your inner child is saying you are so much funner than you're giving yourself credit. It's like some of you have to be dragged to have fun. Like your friends need to drag you to the amusement park. So your homework assignment for whoever this is for, from your inner child, it wants you to like go to a water park or something like that. Go to a park, or like at the carnivals in town. Go have a couple hours at the damn fair. Okay, so instead of relying on other people to have fun, make you laugh, you're going to make yourself laugh. You're going to have your own fun. You're going to find your own answers. And you're going to be honest about what you want in your life. And if it's wealth and beautiful things, just going there in your mind is going to propel you forward. Just being honest about that. And from this new little thing that I got, the thrift store, It says find a pattern. So this is going to be advice somehow relating to this. It says much of what is called intelligence is our ability to recognize patterns. We recognize sequences, the order in which you put on your clothes, cycles, aka bird migrations, processes, aka how to convert flour, eggs, and milk into waffles, tendencies, shapes, and probabilities. What patterns in your life can you use to better understand yourself and your ideas? So that's a fun little exercise. What patterns can you find in your day-to-day life where you're just pushing through being cordial because you've taught you've had to, when really um, it's chipping away at you little by little, it's chipping away at you. Okay, so today, tomorrow, next week. Today, tomorrow, next week. So, let me see. So if there are any remaining resentments towards something, we're talking about just the next couple days here, you need to let it go. It's very much a let go and let God situation, where if there's conflict and you're feeling attacked, you're going to let it go, you're going to turn the other cheek. And it will be okay. If it feels stormy, you will be deposited nice and safely on the shore right where you need to be. Okay, for the next couple of days, if you're feeling like you can't make a major decision, don't force yourself to. Period. And then by next week, you are going to have planned to be doing something fun, childlike, pure, adventurous, whether it be a trip to the water park or whether you have to make your own water park in your front lawn with a slip and slide and a sprinkler. Okay, you're not going to expect fun to come to you. You're going to go to it, and that's going to be you honoring your inner child, which has felt a little bit abandoned, to be honest. So once you do that, once you're completely honest about what you want, nothing can stop you. You'll stop fearing your highest potential and start to settle back into your highest self, which is fearless. When you are in your true creative power, you are fearless. So that's what you have to look forward to. Okay, Virgo. Love you guys. I'm going to leave it there. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. And if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you feel comfortable about a resonance there, leave a comment below. If you hated it, tell me why. Give me a thumbs down and subscribe for more content. Okay, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.